Good morning. It's Joshua Taylor, Donald E. Taylor, coming to you from my little uh, place that I've been blessed here to live, no longer homeless. And this is the fourth installment for the S.H.E.D shelters. And I'm just showing you something that God showed me what to do. He just shows me pictures of how to speed things up and make things highly efficient. And before I was routering these out here, I'd nail this in place, then nail this in place, and router this out. It's fairly effective. Then he showed me, well, why not put it together on a slide where I could actually move it here, right? And you put your two screws in, and you take your router and just go up and down. It just takes a few minutes, and so this probably tripled my time, where I could actually do all these routers within maybe in an hour and a half, right? And if I had a bigger table, I could I'd be able to do as far as I can reach. I could probably do 10 of these at a time, so it wouldn't take long to do the whole thing. And actually, if you upgrade to I would go like this is only 5 or 6 amp router, but if you went to a commercial one that's about 15 amp, then you'd be able to use a just make one swipe. You'd have big commercial bit on an 1 7/8. So I'll leave about see if I can find a piece of wood here. Reaching down here. So when you fit these in, it's good to have about 1/8 of an inch slack, right? And I really like how this comes out. And one of the things about this is that your lumber's not all equal, and so you need to screw down. But if I was going to set this up commercially, then I would make a press that would come down, that would press all this wood even, and if you had a couple of people working, it wouldn't take no time at all to prefab all the components, and so this allows for mass production. And if I was set up just myself, I know these things are going to sell. People is going to be waiting in line for these because of the needs, right? So it'd be easy to mass produce this. I know myself, if I had a shop fully set up, may have to be another property, and I could easily make $1,000 a day. And because whatever your material list is, you're gonna quadruple that price, and that would be your wholesale price, right? And the beauty about this snap and lock design that you see there is that you can make the gussets in advance. Then all you do is cut your uprights, and you make your purlins here, and you just snap lock them together. It's simple as that. Put one screw in each, and I probably use those structural screws because they got a bigger head, right? These deck screws that you buy, they snap on you. And all you need is a Shelter Logic tarp to go over top. Maybe work with the Shelter Logic people. But the potential here to make an entire camp within a very, very short time to meet the needs of the homeless, of those that need housing. I know right now with this Corona thing that people want to be able to get out of the cities and be off grid. This is the fourth prototype that the Lord has given me for the Goshen camps, but it'd be the first one that's going to go get out, where you could actually occupy the land. This shelter system, S.H.E.D shelter system, has the potential to meet all needs, to get on the land, to have your housing and your buildings for setting up prefabrication. AMAX. The dogs just love it here, but I know that I've been blessed with an idea that's going to go viral. It's going to go across North America. It's going to make many of you out there, because the Lord's blessed me with the blessing of Abraham. He told me that last week, and I get to pass this blessing on to others. And that there's going to be many of you out there that will become millionaires because of this idea. You know, you pass the blessing on, you don't keep it for yourself. That's how that's the way, that's, the currency of heaven is love, right? Meeting the needs of each other. It's a beautiful concept. People coming together in the unity of the Spirit. That places like this can be established in the country, and the time is coming where judgment is going to be coming to the cities, and the cities, they're not safe now. So we do need to come together, and this shed shelter system is going to be the ticket. And so anyway, the rest of the acronym came together, and like the Lord put shed shelters in my heart. Why shed shelters? So the acronym stands for survival housing for emergency deployment. Survival housing for emergency deployment. This will be a North American-wide business for probably, I would say, about 1,000 businessmen across the land. If your heart is true to help the people, then you can be part of it. I'm going to end it here. This is Joshua Taylor coming to you from here with episode 192 here in Boston Bar, British Columbia, Canada.